Hey everyone, welcome back. You're now into module 2. And remember in module 1 how we talked about all that trust building and now you're feeling close to the people you're working with and in the workplace. So this module is going to focus on boundaries because what often will happen is you get very close, you start sharing things, and that can cause a lot of muddled interactions in the workplace. So specifically what we're going to look at is branding in this module. We're going to look at personal branding in the sense of the public sphere that you want to put out about yourself for your future endeavors, future job, and your current internship and current position. And also then the branding of the workplace and the place that you are working for in the sense of knowing their mission, knowing their colors, knowing their concepts, all of this in order to make sure that all the work that you do fits within their brand. So that is also going to help us to draw a nice division line between what is personal and how do you keep it personal, and what is public and how do you keep it public in the sense of that is what they find, that's what they see, etc. This also goes into how to say no appropriately. One of the things you may have already encountered or you may encounter in any of your jobs is overwork that is not in your job responsibility. Happens all the time. So we are going to look at how do you politely and professionally say no, but do it in a way that it actually has response, in the sense of someone respects when you say no. So we're going to look at that from a service oriented position, which is the hardest positions to say no in, specifically from a nurse, because if someone says this person's going to be in dire pain if you don't help them, how do you say no to that? So that's what we're going to look at. So the goals for this module are examine the history of branding and how it's evolved into mainstream social networks. Branding is a very, very, very loaded word. We're going to look into the etymology of it, the concepts of it, and why it got transferred over into these social networks, and what it means. It's kind of, you'll see. Then we're going to draw conclusions about professional branding for the purpose of work advancement, in the sense of when you create anything, if you need to make an Excel spreadsheet, if you need to make a PowerPoint presentation, if you need to do any of these things for your position, how do you automatically take the mission that is of that company and aesthetically, that is in your font, in the colorings that you use, in the different styles that you use. If you're using Canva, how do you use it appropriately? Social media, anything along those lines. Then articulate professional language and strategies in order to establish personal and professional boundaries and learn how to professionally say no when time is being consumed in the workplace with responsibilities that go beyond your job description. We're going to also look at the horrible situations that have happened when people did not set the personal boundary. We're going to look into, his name is William, who got removed from Harvard along with 10 other students. We're also going to look at the people who have gotten fired in the past 5 years because of what they have posted on their social media. Some are incredibly drastic. Also, I have a warning on there, but no, some of them are also highly offensive. So if you want to skip over looking at those, no problem. It will not affect your grade in any way. I always want everyone to feel as comfortable as possible. You skip over them. It has nothing to do with the action deliverable that you're going to be doing for this module. All right. And then what we're going to do is we are going to apply deductive reasoning to top influencers. We're going to look at the top influencers in a variety of different brands and build branding strategies for the workplace based off of this. So I have everything from athletics to fashion to business to lifestyle. And this idea that if any of your jobs can fall under, I picked everything that your job can most likely fall under one of the umbrellas. How then can we take what these top influencers are doing, right? And a couple of them are celebrities, but I tried to make them non-celebrities and then implement that into how we would create that for either our own personal brand or for the place that we're working for. So get ready. I don't like to use the word branding. You'll see why. But get ready to accept your boundaries and understand what a work-life balance is and have your aesthetic concept and demeanor in place in order to set those. There we go. There's my definition for branding. All right. Thanks, y'all. And as always, ask any questions in discussion post. You can also email me, but the discussion post, keep with it because that's where our FAQ is. Thanks, everybody. Bye.